We're back home now after our trip to the Trossachs, where we stayed for a night near Loch Arklet. You can watch that video by clicking on the link up in the top right corner. And also we spent a night in Glen Etive near the Etive waterfall, and I'll put a card up for you to click on to watch that video too. While we were away, the van got unbelievably dirty. And when I say unbelievably dirty, just look at this. We're home now, and as you can see, the rain and the road spray has washed some of that off. I'm going to show you now how I cleaned the van in under half an hour with just 2 buckets of soapy water and a bit of helpful rain.
All together.
So I think one of the first questions that people might be wondering is, why are you washing the van with a bucket of water and not using a hose pipe? Well, the simple answer is I haven't got an outside tap, so until I get that sorted, I'm stuck with a bucket of water. You could also argue that it's really environmentally friendly, just using a couple of buckets of water rather than running the hose pipe for that length of time. But to be honest, in Scotland, water shortages are not something that we really experience. You'll notice that I'm not using the brush to clean the acrylic windows that I can reach by hand. It's a tip that I picked up some time ago, that the brush can drag fine particles of dirt and grit across the window and scratch them, whereas if you use your hand you would probably feel any bits of grit before they cause any damage. It's well known that the success of the job depends on the quality of the tools that you use. You'll notice that I'm using an orange bucket. Clearly orange is the new black, but don't worry if a black bucket is all you've got. I think it'll probably be just as good, but can't make any guarantees. Any other colours, well, you're on your own, mate. The brush is one that I got from Halfords. It's a telescopic extending brush with nice soft bristles. The shampoo that I'm using is Carplan Triple Wax Wash and Wax. So no fancy high-end products. If you don't have the stores nearby where you can get hold of these things, I've put some Amazon affiliate links in the description below that you can use. They're affiliate links, so that means I get a little bit of commission every time anyone clicks and buys through the link, which is greatly appreciated and helps me to keep making these videos for you. Washing the back of the van is about the hardest part because the bike rack really gets in the way of the brush. But I found that if you work it through all the different gaps, you can cover just about everywhere. You might have noticed, still on my first bucket of water, but it's starting to get down to the mucky dregs now. So I'm just going to use that to wash off the wheels and then go and fill up another bucketful. Oh, it's Amber. Hello. If you've not yet seen any of my Seeing Scotland in a Motorhome videos, like the clips at the beginning of this one, you might want to click on the card that I'm putting up on the screen now, and it'll take you to the playlist where you can find my trips travelling around Scotland, looking at the places where you can stop with a largish motorhome like mine. In addition to that kind of video with the epic scenery and everything that goes with it, I'm also going to be doing some of the more everyday motorhome tasks. Things like the care and maintenance to keep it in tip-top condition, and looking at some of the gadgets that I buy and modifications that I make to make sure that I get the most out of every trip away. Of course, it never goes completely smoothly when I'm trying to make a YouTube video. This is the point where my other camera battery died, so unfortunately I'm stuck with this angle, which doesn't show much of me cleaning the back end of the van. Sorry about that. I nearly always wash the van in the rain because it pre-wets all of the mud and dirt that's on there, makes it easier to come off, and it also rinses all the suds off as well after you've washed it. Typically though, today I'd only just started and the rain stopped. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's watched my videos so far, especially if you've liked and subscribed, and I'm really grateful for all the comments that people have left me. It's really great to get constructive feedback about where I can improve things. That's the van nearly done now, just going around checking the last few bits. If you can see anywhere I've missed, let me know in the comments below, and no, I won't come and wash yours. So that's it, all done, and even a bit of water left over to tip down the drain. So one nice clean van, even where it was really mucky from the 3 Locks Forest Drive. Less than half an hour and just 2 buckets of water.